afternoon, everybody. Soby here. This afternoon I'm working on 3 canvases at once. I've just got them here. They're just 10" by 10" stretch canvas. I love them because they've got nice deep sides. I'm trying these ones out. These are ones I've purchased from a place here in Tasmania in Australia from Kmart to see how they go, but they seem to be gessoed nicely. The only thing I found was the pieces of wood to stretch the canvas in the corners. I hope you can see in there. They actually were very loose, so I've glued every one of those in, and then I've prepared the canvas by putting some painter's tape around the edges, just leaving a tiniest little bit on the edge for the paint to wrap over. It'll give it a really nice, clean, professional effect on the back when it's finished. So I'll get set up and I'll be right back. Hello everybody, it's Evie here. I'm really excited about today's pour because I'm going to do 3 canvases at once. And as it's autumn here, down in Tasmania in Australia, it's very cold and I thought I'd go with autumn colours. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to put the base coat of, I might tinge the white first and then I'll flow on with some colours. I'm sorry, I've got to hold it once again. As you can see, there's a damp spot on that canvas. I've had to fix the ding because my contraption here fell onto it and put a mark on my canvas, so I had to smooth it out on the back by spraying a little bit of water, which takes out all marks. I'm very excited about the wide, deep bases that these paintings have, and I think they'll look spectacular staggered on anyone's wall. So let's get started. I'll put the paste on first. There's a lovely lady on Facebook. I will put her name here. I can't remember it at this moment. Always writes a message underneath her paintings. So today mine's going to be for peace, compassion and kindness to all humans, all animals, all creatures on earth. Hey, I have the base on all 3 canvases, and as you can see I've staggered them, as this is the way I'm going to add the colours and the pouring paint across all 3. So I've poured some paint over, used my lovely big palette knife here to spread it, and then continued to, and then tip it up on its end, on each end, just to pour off any excess, but still of course leaving plenty of paint on the surface. So the next stage coming up. What I've done here is just laid, it's like a pillow in the direction and the angle that I want it to go up through the 3 canvases. So I'm going to just drizzle some other colours in on top, just lightly, not too much. I want a lot of negative space if I can achieve it. I'm going to use a few drops of machine silicone oil, which I'm going to put in my hands and just sprinkle on. And these are my colours: a gold, bronze, a lemon, a cardamom yellow, orange, green and red. So the autumn colours. So I'll just sprinkle on some of the silicone oil just on my fingers and just through that centre part. So the oil's going to be underneath, so that hopefully that's going to come up through all the colours. See where I've sprinkled the oil, because it's left like little moon craters all the way up and through. So now I'm just going to add dribbles all over the place of the colours. See here, I've dribbled the gold and the bronze. So not a lot of paint, but that's how I'm doing it. I have the colours drizzled over. Separated the canvases so it can run down either side there, because I want the paints to run down and over the edge. Now all I'm going to do now is put some white either side and blow it over, because I'm doing a Dutch pour. You can see that I've got the white poured on either side. So what I'm going to do now is to just get my blow dryer, blow the white over on top of the colours. and then blow it out from the middle. Follow it all the way through. I wish I could video this somehow. Now, if I can, I need to turn it up a bit. Right, here we go. Add a little bit more colour there, so just bear with me for a second. Must have had it a bit thick, I think. What other colour did I need? Did I put orange on? I did. I might put a bit more on. I'll put some rust on there as well. Bronze. Okay, I need to put a little bit here. Okay, so I'm just going to do that a little bit more and see what I can get out of it. I'm blowing up the blow dry. Okay, so I can see the bits I've added. I need to trickle a little bit of white over this to make it flow. A little bit there, a little bit there. See if it's working. No. Just try my gentle, as my partner just very rightly said, I blew down into it as opposed to blowing across on it. I just want coming in nicer now. It's just whether I can reach. Get a little bit of that colour over there. Okay, there's a bit of red in there. I'll have to take this back and I'll have a look at it now. Get rid of any air bubbles and bring up maybe some more cell structure and lacing that might be coming through underneath as I heat the oil, the silicone oil. Be careful not to burn the paint. This just encourages, as I say, that cell structure to come through all the different layers. Actually, I think I did the first one better than the other two because it was closer to me, but I'm happy with that. I'd like to zoom down now so you can see the results. Yes, I'm very happy with that. I've got quite a lot of paint just here. I wonder if I should blow that out a bit. I know it will self-level. That amount of paint is a little much there, isn't it? I've separated the canvases so that the design can run down. I think they're quite beautiful, very autumny. What do you think? Do you like the colours or should I use something else? Any other tips for me? I was inspired by somebody, but as you know, I've got a bit of short-term memory loss and I can't remember names. So I will find it and put it on my site because I was inspired by this method of just flicking the silicone oil on first and then putting the paints on. Anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed it and I hope you have too. And here we are. Here's the just a little bit of hand feathering with a satay stick here as I've added a few borders to parts. Goodness, sorry, excuse my doors blown open. Gosh, I'm so thrilled with this. And sorry, I'm trying to keep the shadow out. This will continue to process and become even more interesting as time goes on. There's another little bit of hand sculpt in there. Oh, I'm pleased with that. I think it's beautiful. Well, here we are, the finished product. You can see that I actually did blow in a little bit more white in it to make more of a curvaceous design. I didn't want it all in a row, as you can see. Blew some in and gave myself some more negative space. I think they look absolutely amazing, and I'm thrilled to bits with them. I hope you've enjoyed them. I just want to leave them there a little bit longer. It's very cold here in Tassie, and although I can touch the edge, they're not quite dry enough to hang up yet, but I'll put a final picture up later. Now it won't let me turn it off.